Never trust history to tell you the whole story, because it rarely does. What if I told you that one of the most mysterious civilizations in the world left behind massive stone heads, advanced engineering, and cryptic artifacts? But we still have no idea who they really were? The Olmecs, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica, were carving giant monuments before the Maya even built their first pyramids. But here's the weird part. No one knows where they came from or why they vanished. The Olmecs weren't just another ancient civilization, they were the blueprint for what came after them. Their influence is all over Mesoamerican culture, from the way they structured their cities to their deep-rooted spiritual beliefs. But despite their importance, we know shockingly little about them. No written records, no clear origin story, just a series of massive heads, eerie artifacts, and clues scattered across Mexico's Gulf Coast. And here's the kicker. Some of their relics suggest connections to distant cultures, even across the ocean. Could the Olmecs have been part of a lost global network? Did they have knowledge that later civilizations borrowed from? And why do their artifacts depict faces that don't look like the native peoples of Mexico? The biggest challenge with understanding the Olmecs is that they didn't leave behind the kind of written history we're used to seeing. Unlike the Maya, who covered everything in hieroglyphs, or the Aztecs, who had detailed codices, the Olmecs left behind symbols that we barely understand. Scholars debate whether these were an early form of writing or just artistic expressions. Either way, it makes piecing together their true story incredibly difficult. But the real mystery isn't just what they left behind, it's what they might have taken with them when they disappeared. How does a civilization capable of carving 40-ton stone heads and building intricate cities just vanish? One of the biggest clues to the Olmecs' existence is also one of the strangest, their massive stone heads. These things aren't just big, they're colossal, some reaching over 10 feet tall and weighing as much as 40 tons. But what's even more bizarre is their faces. Many of them have features that don't resemble the typical Mesoamerican look. Broad noses, thick lips, and distinct headgear. Some theories suggest these were portraits of Olmec rulers, but others argue they could represent foreign visitors or even a lost race that once lived among them. How did the Olmecs move these massive stone heads across miles of rugged terrain? The basalt they used wasn't even local, it came from mountains over 50 miles away. No wheels, no beasts of burden, no metal tools, just pure ingenuity. Could they have known advanced techniques we don't fully understand? Some researchers believe they used log rollers, but there's little evidence to confirm this. Others suggest a system of water channels to help transport the stones. Even though the Olmecs vanished, their ideas didn't. The Maya and Aztecs both borrowed heavily from them. Their ceremonial centers, ball games, and even the Mesoamerican calendar all have Olmec roots. But if the Olmecs were so advanced, why didn't they survive long enough to dominate the region like the Maya and Aztecs did? What if something wiped them out before they could expand? Disease, war, natural disaster. Each theory has its supporters, but none give a complete answer. One of the strangest things the Olmecs left behind is their art. Everywhere you look, you see these half-human, half-jaguar figures, sometimes in the form of carvings, sometimes in statues, sometimes in what looks like early religious symbols. This jaguar figure appears over and over, leading some scholars to believe the Olmecs had an entire religious system based on shape-shifting beings or powerful animal spirits. Could this belief system have influenced later Mesoamerican gods? And more importantly, did the Olmecs believe they could actually transform into jaguars? One of the wildest debates about the Olmecs is where they actually came from. Some mainstream historians believe they developed locally, evolving from early indigenous groups in Mesoamerica. But others argue that their facial features, strange artifacts, and advanced knowledge hint at something else. Some theories suggest African, Chinese, or even transoceanic connections. Could the Olmecs have had contact with other ancient civilizations? The Olmecs left behind a civilization shrouded in mystery. Their colossal heads, intricate art, and strange symbols give us glimpses into a lost world, but they don't tell us the full story. We may never know exactly who they were or what happened to them, but their influence is undeniable. The foundations of Mesoamerican culture rest on Olmec achievements, even if we don't fully understand them yet. One thing's for sure, history hasn't given up all its secrets just yet. The Olmecs were clearly ahead of their time, but their disappearance raises the biggest question of all. Why did they vanish? Some believe climate change led to their downfall, with shifting weather patterns making it impossible to sustain their massive cities. Others think internal conflict or outside invaders wiped them out, But there's another, even more mysterious possibility. What if they didn't disappear at all, but instead merged into other cultures, quietly influencing future civilizations without leaving a clear trace? If you enjoy our journey, please like and subscribe to our channel, and if you like our content and want to support me, you are welcome to buy me a coffee. The link is in the description box below.